Welcome, beloved, to our series Living the Tarot, where we're almost done wrapping up the Fool's Journey or the Hero's Journey and the Major Arcanas. We are now on the Sun card. We finished with the Moon card, onto the Sun, and then we just have two left after this. So I hope you've stayed tuned. I hope you've been faithful to your meditation on the cards. And again, I'd love to know any insights that you have gained along the way. All right, so like any other video having to do in this series, I'm going to list a little bit about different opinions on the Fool's Journey and how it relates to the Sun archetype, and then take a look at an interpretation, see how it relates to love, professional development, maybe an affirmation, and maybe some other insights. So, all right. So once the Fool has worked through his fears, his light expands and he becomes the sun. He is completely renewed, in touch with his original soul purpose. He has nothing to hide from the world, and he's not hiding anything from himself. He is in total alignment and illuminating the path forward for others as a result. As his old ego self is now completely shed, he can see his purpose clearly and know he is meant to be doing and know what he's meant to be doing on earth. The sun shines its light into the hidden places of the Fool's soul. The confusion and fear is dispelled, and the Fool starts to feel and understand the goodness in the world. The Fool begins to have enthusiasm for life once more. He rides out joyously to face life once more. He feels alive and assured he is finally able to realize his potential and greatness. We know the sun is a very positive card, shedding light in all the dark places, dispelling darkness. So how does this resonate for you, beloved, right? Like, I think we can all relate to this and know moments and know when we should bring more sun into our lives. But still, imagery is going to affect people differently, right? On the left, we have the Rider-Waite. We have the naked baby on the back. And on the right, we have the Arcanum deck, where it's more of a gold, right? Gold. I think of more like the Midas touch kind of thing, as opposed to sunny brightness. Okay. So I'm going to read the interpretation from this from the Holistic Tarot, an integrative approach to using tarot for personal growth. And again, right, not all of this is what I agree with. I just like the major interpretations of this. Some things I disagree with, and I may say so. And it's different, right? The Sun card, most everybody agrees with it being, a bright light, sunshine, happiness. But people, again, may differ in their opinions and interpretations from reading to reading. So depending on the cards around it as well. But generally, it seems like most people are in agreement on this. But this is a fire sign, right? We know that fire is an element of divinity. It is attainment, glory, majesty, celebrity, eminence. A naked cherub child with open arms is riding a white steed, waving a red banner. In the back is a row of blooming sunflowers. The sky is blue and the sun shines. The sun has a face, somehow both stern and serene. The theme of this card is success and glory, attainment and accomplishment. In particular, the seeker will enjoy success that brings with it recognition, applause, or accolades. Not sure how I agree with that, but in readings about love and relationships, the Sun card is a great sign. It indicates a radiant marriage, perhaps one to a spouse with a successful career. The card is all about success. It could suggest a power couple. In inquiries about work or career, the Sun card represents high achievement in the arts and sciences. The seeker is capable of great intellectual and creative achievement. The Sun card also represents liberation from a former state of toil. If the card follows a bad omen, then those negative forces will clear. The card could also indicate mastery of the ego. The blooming sunflowers represent spiritual attunement and glory under the auspices of the sun. Not only is the seeker successful, but the success is supported by spiritual righteousness. Furthermore, the seeker's success is likely to gain the public's notice, as indicated by the waving red banner that calls attention to the seeker. There could be some celebrity or fame involved. The stone wall in the background suggests a strong defense, long-lasting success. The Sun card is considered the number of light, the existence of God proven by the very idea of God. It is a card of affirmations. The Sun often appears in readings for those in creative fields who are bound for great accomplishment and wide recognition. It is the synthesis card of creativity, prosperity, vivacity, and jubilation. It is a card of dominance and captivating the attention and respect of others. The Sun is assigned to the seeker to radiate talent and confidence into the world. When looking at the moon as a signifier for a magi, priest, or shaman, the Sun then signifies a warrior, king, and chieftain. While the moon is mysticism and mythos of civilization that resonates with a deeper cosmic truth, the Sun is progress, domination, administration, and sovereignty in body, heart, and mind. The element of fire governs the card. Attributions associated with fire will represent the external forces at play in the seeker's life. Yang energy is dominant. Even though they had a little indication of it appearing in a love reading, I will still quickly kind of recap that. If it comes out in a reading where the seeker's inquiring about love, it's about dynamic, energetic love. The seeker will feel invigorated by his or her lover. Mutual success, some tendency for egoism. Likely to be a power couple. In a professional development reading, this card could indicate great energy will advance the seeker's development. The seeker will enjoy success. It is definitely a beautiful card that sheds light and hope on everything. Not sure how I feel about the fame and fortune, but no judgment. Every reader is different, and you're going to interpret this however you're going to interpret it. And it may change for you over time, depending on what you're seeking. So if you meditate on this card, I'd love to know your thoughts on it, and maybe how the interpretation or your perception may have shifted. Okay, when meditating on this card, if you want to say an affirmation to go with it, I attain the highest echelons of success and glory because the heavens shine righteously in my favor. Okay, again, I attain the highest echelons of success and glory because the heavens shine righteously in my favor. It's beautiful. So, beloved, how does this card make you feel? I've never heard anyone said it makes them feel bad, but if you're going through a dark time and you don't see hope, you might not see all of the glory of the Sun card. So, beloved, what is your thoughts on this card? And how can this energy help you? And how could too much sun maybe hinder you, right? Could it be, too much brightness makes you not appreciate life, right? If you don't have the valleys and the peaks, how would you be able to evaluate and measure the lows and the highs, right? Maybe too much focus, too much in the limelight, perhaps? I'd love to know your thoughts. Well, beloved, we have 2 more cards after this, 2 more readings to finish this up. So stay tuned for those to come out over the next week or so. And yeah, I hope that you have a fabulous time meditating on the Sun card and stay grounded.